Hi everyone, Ashish Kyal here and warm welcome to Ashish Kyal Trading Gurukul. It's fantastic to have you all here. And आज का आपने देखा ही होगा जो मूवमेंट हो रहा है दोस्तों बजट पे मार्केट में बहुत ही movement was precisely the way we were expecting it to happen. So on the budget day, what should be the trading strategy from here on, whether we should buy, we should sell, how we should approach the market and the neo wave time cycle, both of those things cannot be more accurate than what it is we are seeing on the charts. So I'm going to talk about very quickly what is looking like, what happened with budget and how it has to be approached very clearly. If you look at the overall movement of the market, we can clearly see there has been, I'm sure everyone has already seen various business channels और experts के view ले लिए, लेकिन मैंने एक ट्वीट भी किया था कि अगर मार्केट नीचे क्लोज हुआ तो पॉपुलिस्ट बजट है, अगर मार्केट ऊपर क्लोज हुआ तो बैलेंस्ड बजट है. दैट्स हाउ द न्यूज विल चेंज, द हेडलाइंस विल चेंज basis of what the market looks like. And if you have been following the morning tweets, I have mentioned about 24,103 as a very important support, and around 1 p.m. I mentioned a level about 24,580. एंड निफ्टी का जो लो बना वो 24,103 के पास गया, स्पाइक में बना एंड क्लोजिंग पे 24,582 का हाई बना. सो इट हैज वर्कड आउट एक्सट्रीमली वेल. आर यू एबल टू सी मी ओवर हियर? आई एम नॉट शेयर माय स्क्रीन येट. आई विल बी शेयरिंग माय स्क्रीन. मैं बहुत ही क्विकली वो करूंगा आप लोगों के साथ में. मैंने अभी फिलहाल स्क्रीन शेयर नहीं की है. एंड पीपल हु आर ऑन यूट्यूब, आर यू एबल टू सी मी एंड आर यू एबल टू हियर मी आउट वेरी क्लियरली? इफ यस, देन एक थम्स अप दे दीजिए कि आप मुझे सुन पा रहे, देख पा रहे. एंड यू कैन ऑल्सो ज्वाइन मी ऑन द जूम प्लेटफॉर्म. मैं लिंक शेयर कर देता हूं दोस्तों बहुत ही क्विकली जूम प्लेटफॉर्म की, जहां पर आप मुझे ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं, बिकॉज वहां पर इंटरेक्शन थोड़ा सा इजी हो जाता है. सो आई एम शेयरिंग द जूम लिंक ऑल्सो विथ यू ऑल. लेट मी नाउ वेरी क्विकली ओपन अप माई ट्विटर लिंक एंड आई विल बी शेयरिंग अक्रॉस my trading view also. I'm going to share across what is the levels that we were looking at and what is the impact of it. So दोस्तों एक चीज तो पक्का है कि यहाँ पर जो हमने देखा मार्केट में, ये एक रिएक्शन था, नी जर्क रिएक्शन बेसिस ऑफ द इंक्रीज इन द लॉन्ग टर्म कैपिटल गेन. तो एक बात मुझे समझ में आई ये नहीं कि इंटेंशन एंड मोटो ये है that the FM minister wanted to get the speculative people out of the market who are trading largely in futures and options. Do you agree with me that there were a lot of speculation about what they are going to put as a tax? Now, what happened is there is an STT which has been increased for people who are trading. So STT has been increased, but uska impact is not going to be detrimental for traders who are still trading. So this is not going to reduce the speculation per se. Secondly, you are discouraging people at large by increasing the long-term capital gain tax. Now you are discouraging the investors to not put money into long-term capital, long-term, because there is a higher long-term capital gain now. So you are discouraging on that end, which means up ये बता रहे हो कि आपको शॉर्ट टर्म स्पेकुलेशन करना चाहिए. तीसरी चीज, यू आर इंक्रीजिंग द शॉर्ट टर्म गेन ऑल्सो. एंड फोर्थ, you are increasing the STT also. Now the problem is STT was introduced in the first place in lieu of the capital gain. Now capital gain भी डाल दिया लॉन्ग टर्म और इंक्रीज कर दिया, और साथ में STT को भी इंक्रीज कर दिया. मतलब यार कर क्या रहे हो? दूसरे बाजू में there is still daily expiries which are happening. Lot sizes have been reduced. So I'll not be surprised that after a month, they realize this is not hampering or slowing down the speculative business. They might start increasing the lot sizes or some kind of margin requirement so that the speculation comes down. So there is, from the capital market perspective, I think stop tinkering it, stop trying to manipulate it, let it find its own course. Okay. Smart people, smart traders will survive. Traders who are just simply speculating without having any sense of market will be getting out any which ways. तो जो सट्टा कर रहा है दोस्तों, वो तो सट्टा करेगा, और if they are doing it without any method, without any strategy, they are anyways not going to survive in this market. So it's very, very important. You do not try to tweak, try to tinker, try to do too many things which will suck up the volatility, which will increase the volatility and suck up the liquidity. Rather keep it simple, rather keep it the way it is going on, and try to see how you can improvise the economy. That should be the focus, and that should be the aim. That's what I think. I might be wrong, but that is how it has to happen. And so I'll then there is nothing exceptional that we can see. Lekin market ka reaction is very, very important today. Nifty reacted on the downside and closed flat. I think this bounce back can be a temporary bounce back, because reaction नीचे गया, बाय हुआ, स्पेकुलेटिव देखेंगे तो ओवरऑल तो यार मजा नहीं आया, एंड मार्केट को लग रहा है पुल बैक आया, लेकिन समथिंग इज नॉट राइट. दैट्स व्हाट आई कैन फील ऑफ इट बेसिस ऑफ माय wave count, basis of my time cycle. So let me now share across very quickly the chart, and let me look at what's happening around. What are the chart suggesting? So I'm just going to share across very, very quickly. Thanks, Karabi, for the kind words. He's saying, I've been with you for trading for 1 year. Never seen such an accuracy ever before. Sometimes I think you are running the market against the reality. देखते हैं ना, चलिए. The GPS never lies, right? That's the GPS. So I'm first going to just simply share across my my Twitter handle and what are the levels that we have to keep a watch on from here on onwards. So if you're looking at Nifty levels, let me just share that across. I mentioned the low should be formed around 24,103 and 24,580 as the major hurdle. This was the tweet which I did, I think around 1 p.m. उसके सुबह के levels में अगर देखेंगे, that was the range 24,103 and 24,850. You can see those on the Twitter. Nifty went towards 24,103, temporary spike दिया उसके नीचे, reversed back sharply on the upside. By closing, before closing 30 minutes prior to that, we were 24,582, reversed from there, came down 100 points, and we closed around 24,480, 500 odd level. So it worked superb despite of the event. The levels are simply fabulous, and you should follow me on Twitter. Please सबके साथ Twitter link share कर दीजिए. I'm sure if you are following me already there. Now, what is next? Let us just go YouTube पे भी share कर दीजिए. People on YouTube, do not forget to put your comments also, like and share across the channel. Now let's go to the main part of Fin Nifty. मैं Fin Nifty पे जा रहा हूं आज पहली बार, because बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग साइकिल हमने ढूंढा था. ये वीकेंड पे काल चक्र का सेशन था, and this was one of the finest काल चक्र session which I have conducted, and then people agreed to that. It was simply mind blowing, because जो strategy हमने इस time बनाई है was simply very, very unique compared to all the other sessions. So Kal Chakra Brahmastra participants who are there for the current ones might know about it. And this chart, I'm just going to share across a strategy which was discussed on Fin Nifty, was this one. Before the event on a Saturday, this was the strategy for the target of 23,280 on Fin Nifty, purely on the basis of time. Purely on the basis of time, looking at indicator like KST, and the downside target was 23,280. ऊपर में 23,650 was the level which it should have protected, लेकिन spike हुआ, whipsaw हुआ, but again it reversed back down. Let's go and check Fin Nifty now, because this can be the leading indicator. Fin Nifty, Bank Nifty can lead the market from here on. And look at how precisely Fin Nifty has moved on the downside. It did whipsaw, I agree to that, on the upside, but ultimately जो हमारा target था 23,280, that's where it came, and it moved on the downside. The overall tone for Fin Nifty in the current week remains bearish. That's what Fin Nifty is showing me, and the movement has been precisely the way we expected. Let's go to Bank Nifty. if you look at not this one, let me share across Bank Nifty ka dusra chart which I have already here. Correct. Bank Nifty, if you're looking at Bank Nifty chart, this is 15 minutes Bank Nifty. Let me go on Bank Nifty Gann levels, because the Gann levels are simply mind-blowing on Nifty, on Bank Nifty, just super hai. So if you're looking at Bank Nifty, the low found by Bank Nifty on the downside is exactly on the Gann levels that you might see on the chart here. And यहाँ पर आपको अगर दिख रहा होगा, the Gann level is the low of today. So for Bank Nifty, 51,460 remains extremely crucial, because that's the Gann level that I have to keep a watch on. So Bank Nifty Gann levels with Bank Nifty cycle देखते हैं, दोनों को क्लब करते हैं. So if I go on Bank Nifty 15-minute chart, we formed a low not only on the Gann. Can you see the cycle also? And this cycle was discussed in much detail over the weekend in Kal Chakra. And यहाँ पर अगर आप देखोगे, so there was Bank Nifty Gann level of 51,416, right? Correct. Gann, Bank Nifty Gann cycle of 416, along with a clear 15 minutes time that turned up near the low of today. This was the cycle which was near around 1:30 p.m. From there, you can clearly see a bounce of कितना आया आप देख सकते हो calculation. The low was around 51,300 and we bounced back to 52,000 and above, 800 points. So यहाँ से strategy क्या होनी चाहिए आपकी? यहाँ से अगर आपको strategy बनानी है Bank Nifty पे, I think unless Bank Nifty crosses back above 52,327, we can start seeing selling pressure. This is for the first time, yes, that I'm talking about Bank Nifty might reverse down. If Fin Nifty sell में है, Bank Nifty लग रहा है sell में आएगा, तो Nifty में भी pressure बनेगा. That's why I showed across first Fin Nifty, then Bank Nifty, and it looks like we might come on the downside. Now I'm going to go on Nifty Neo wave count, which has been absolutely fantastic. Okay, which has been absolutely clear, absolutely fantastic, and the wave count on Nifty cannot be more precise. If you're looking at the overall movement, even in fact even on Bank Nifty, मैं अगर Bank Nifty पे आपको overall count दिखाता हूँ यहाँ पर, let me just do that on 1 hour time frame chart and ignore the lines. Let me go on this one where I can see Bank Nifty ka overall count. So if I share across my screen here, just a second. That's the screen that I'm sharing across now. If I'm looking at Bank Nifty, I'm seeing the entire wave F on the election day. From there, we moved sharply on the upside in the form of wave A, completed wave B, this was C, this was wave D, this was wave E looks to be on the right hand side, and this was wave F, and I think this could have been wave G completion. Abhi G has not taken the price wise equality with A, but it has taken the necessary time wise with A. Rajib Shani, thanks and glad to know that. He's saying that I always wait for and always follow your levels. I always make money. Wow, that's amazing. Thanks for the blessings, Rajib. Glad to know. So Bank Nifty लग रहा है मुझे यहाँ पर टॉप बना है. ये दो एवरेजेस आप देख सकते हो, उसके नीचे आ चुका है पहली बार, और दूसरा अगर ये लो ब्रेक होगा तो दोस्तों बैंक निफ्टी का 51,200 if it is broken, then we might move down sharply. So if I am looking at the overall chart of Bank Nifty, I am not too optimistic looking at the wave count. Now let's go on Nifty and check. Okay, I'm going to share across my Nifty view from here. If I look at Nifty and let me go on the daily time frame of Nifty. So if you look at the daily time frame of Nifty, and if you talk about the wave perspective, okay, Nifty, very interesting. One thing is very interesting. For nearly 33 days, 33 days, remember, Nifty has still not closed below the prior candle low. ठीक है, so ये आप देख रहे हो यहां से नीचे तक Nifty has still not closed below the prior candle low for a record 33 days. Now that's a record. And which means that as per the daily candlestick bias has not yet changed bearish. ठीक है, as per the daily candlestick rule, 3 candlestick rule जो आप लोगों को पता होगा, Nifty अभी भी bearish नहीं हुआ. If I go on 1 hour chart, so overall wave count, if I'm looking at the overall broader perspective, that's my wave count of Nifty. The 55-day cycle has definitely now on the selling mode. So Nifty ka 55-day cycle is on the sell side. So if Nifty 55-day cycle, if you are looking at Nifty 55-day cycle, that's on the sell side. And so I'm going to be careful on the long side. So Nifty 55 days time cycle is turning bearish. So there is possibility if we break below the Gann level. अभी ये Gann level दूर का हो गया of 24,103, then it will result into a strong sell-off. Move above, ठीक है, कौन सा लेवल? मूव अबाउट 24,580 इज मस्ट टुमारो टू अगेन रीटैग. कौन सा अगेन लेवल था ऊपर का? 24,728. सो ऑप्शन स्ट्रेटेजी क्या होनी चाहिए यहां पर? आई एम गोइंग टू शेयर अक्रॉस वेरी वेरी क्विकली. सो कौन से लेवल्स मिले हमें? We got the levels that you are seeing on the, I'm going to share it on the chart also. On the chart, if I'm going to share the levels, the level is 24,103. Okay, that is what is going to be very important for me. And 24,582 जो आज लो बना 24,580. और सोचने वाली बात यह है दोस्तों, जो ट्वीट किया था वही लेवल आज भी एग्जैक्टली चल रहा है. तो मतलब 24,580 एंड 24,103 का जो ट्वीट किया था वही लेवल अभी भी वैलिड है. सो इट डिड नॉट चेंज इवन बिकॉज ऑफ बजट. नाउ अगर देखोगे इन अ नटशेल, this would have resulted, the taxation should have resulted into at least 300-400 points correction on Nifty. लेकिन कहते हैं ना, भाव भगवान छे और समय बलवान छे. प्राइजेस को करना वही था जो उसे करना था, तो हुआ वही जो होना है. सो द ओनली ultimately what has happened is nothing has changed because of the movement. So now I am going to be moving to the hourly time frame chart and look at the Nifty internal count. So if I look at the Nifty internal counts on 1 hour time frame chart, so if you are looking at the Nifty 1 hour time frame, just give me a second. यहाँ पर clear है everyone? So the strategy as per the daily looks like range 24,103. कल अगर फर्स्ट आवर कैंडल में 24,580 ब्रेक हुआ तो 24,728 रीटैग होगा. दैट्स द स्ट्रैटेजी. सो कल का स्ट्रैटेजी आपको मिल गया. आने वाले वीक में क्या स्ट्रैटेजी होगा वो मैं अभी आपको बताऊंगा. यहाँ पर, यहाँ तक क्लियर है एवरीवन? सो लेट मी नाउ मूव फॉरवर्ड and talk about what should be the strategy for coming week looking at the intraday chart. Now I go on an intraday chart, 1 hour, and if we look at the entire wave count and the overall, let me just remove this right now. So I am going to go long about 24,580 if by 10:15 Nifty manages to close about 24,580 levels. If it manages to close above 24,580, then I might go long. And else, I will be looking for selling opportunity back below 24,103, which is the Gann level. Now, looking at the entire structure, I think we are done with wave D also here. यहाँ पर अगर मैं टेक्स्ट में लिख देता हूँ, we are done with wave D, which is here. We can clearly see that. We are definitely done with wave E on the upside, which is here. We are done with wave F, which was today's low. And we are right now in wave G. That's the final push which we are having. So 24,580, this G might take same time as A. So right now, I'm expecting still a range bound movement with 24,580 के ऊपर slightly bullish bias will continue and 24,103 के नीचे bearish trend will start. That's the view right now. That's the range right now. And that will decide. Even if we break 24,580, upside momentum is going to reduce. Upside momentum speed is going to reduce. There will be divergence and we will start seeing a distribution. That's what I am expecting the markets to do. Am I making sense? To derive the Nifty levels when it's going to expire, you need to know time cycles and Neo Wave. So Nifty Neo Wave is suggesting the levels of 24,580 and above this, we will tag again 24,728 levels. Support is at 24,103. Neo Wave suggests Wave G has started and can show slower momentum. तो कॉल बाय करके पैसा कमाना मुश्किल होगा इन शॉर्ट. ओके, एंड यहाँ पर अगर आपको पैसा कमाना है दोस्तों, तो आपको शायद पुट बेच के पैसा कमाना पड़ेगा शॉर्ट टर्म के लिए, 1-2 दिन के लिए, और फिर शायद पुट बाय करके पैसा बन सकता है. ओके, सो ओवर द शॉर्ट टर्म यू माइट वांट टू सेल पुट ऑप्शंस एंड इवेंचुअली maybe after 3-4 days of movement or consolidation or range, you might want to buy the option. आगे बढ़ने के पहले दोस्तों, very quickly, I'm going to just share across a WhatsApp group image. So I just want to check if you can join me, join the WhatsApp group and give me a confirmation कि अगर आपने join किया. And producer साहब सबके साथ में WhatsApp का लिंक शेयर कर दीजिए so that they can join the WhatsApp link with everyone. लिंक दिख रहा है. ओके, सो ओवरऑल कैमरा निकालिए, स्कैन करिए, यू विल बी एबल टू ज्वाइन. तो आज का जो ट्यूसडे एट 4 था मैं करने नहीं वाला था, लेकिन फिर देखा यार मार्केट में बहुत मूवमेंट है एंड आप लोगों को लेवल्स चाहिए होंगे, वेव काउंट चाहिए होगा, पता करना होगा क्या चल रहा है. तो मैंने सोचा क्यों नहीं, एंड इट्स अ कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव coverage that I did today, where I talked about Pin Nifty, which looks sadly bearish. Bank Nifty, I'm not too optimistic. Nifty, which still looks bullish. So there is a contradictory in the market. There is a contradiction in the market rather. And levels मैंने आपको बताया. These levels are the key to trade successfully. I keep stating that. Wave G के बाद क्या है? Wave G के बाद correction है. So I think the best of the up move is near to an end, and you should be prepared to ride the volatility on the downside. That's how it's looking as of today. I might change my view for tomorrow. It completely depends on the market. सबने ले लिया, WhatsApp group join कर लिया? Give me a big thumbs up अगर कर लिया तो. And that's very very crucial, right? View बहुत क्लियर है, वेव काउंट इज एब्सोल्युटली क्लियर, और ये वेव काउंट हमने मेंटरशिप ब्रह्मास्त्र सेशन में डिराइव किया था, जो अभी तक वैलिड है. अबाउट 3-4, I think about 2 weeks back. Are there latest brahmastra participants here? Awesome guys, so that's the overall take. Option strategy, wave G के बाद नीचे का टारगेट, wave G होने दो ना, I'll tell you about the downside targets also, कि कहाँ पर wave G नीचे जा सकता है. पहले ऊपर जाके कंफर्म होने दो. And people on YouTube, these kind of videos, I'm doing it because of you people are all so fabulous and expecting me to be there after such volatility, and that's why I'm here. Okay. नहीं तो ट्रेड तो चल ही रहा है. तो I'm here only because of you all, and there were so many who messaged and on WhatsApp and also on Twitter कि सर आज वेबिनार नहीं है क्या. So I thought यार चलो कर लेते. Because of you all wanted it and you all demanded it, so I thought I'll do it. और दोस्तों जाते जाते एक और फाइनल चीज जो मैं आप लोगों के साथ में शेयर करना चाहता हूँ वो है कि हमारा ब्रह्मास्त्र सेशन अभी स्टार्ट होने वाला है अगस्त में. एंड यू कैन बी अ पार्ट ऑफ ब्रह्मास्त्र बिकॉज हमारा प्राइवेट टेलीग्राम ग्रुप विल बी फॉर्म्ड इन 2 days itself. So I'm going to take a very quick poll here, and I'm going to share across the QR code of the poll with all of you who want to be a part of the Brahmastra session. So you can also participate in the QR code. So QR code scan kariye and you can participate in the poll. साथ में, if you want to be a part of Brahmastra, you can register with the link which is given over here. And what do you get out of it? You will be learning this science of time, this science of price forecasting, looking at wave theory, risk management, money management, stock selection, algo creation, and how I select stocks to win those Khiladi number one shows, how I derive these levels. If you are thrilled seeing my levels on Nifty, then you have to be there because ये levels कैसे निकलते हैं यार. 580 जो level है, 24103 का level है. How I do it, how I derive it with time. It's simply super. And I even mentioned it that बहुत सारे cycles बन रहे last final hour में तो buying आ सकती है, and we got the buying also. So this is a science जो weekend पे हमने discuss किया, and I'm sure many of you were a part of Brahmastra and attended the weekend training on Kal Chakra. You might loved it, and we are going to be looking at these science in a very, very systematic, detailed fashion. So you will be simply enjoying it, and you are simply going to love it. So how do you be a part of this mentorship program? You can simply click on the link and you can register. साथ में you can also pay a 10K का token amount, and you can register by paying the 10K token amount. You can do that. Please share across the 10K link, and also someone who might be looking for EMI option can do that. So it's possible to register using the EMI option also. The pricing is 1,20,000 plus taxes, and you will be associated with me for lifetime. In terms of there will be exclusive webinars for mentees even after 3-4 months, what we do. So share across the link of 10K token. There can be people who are wanting that, so you can do that. Okay, guys, I'm open for questions and share across the EMI link. Can you do that? Producers, आप link share कर सकते हैं. And I'm open for questions, guys. Any questions? That's a 10K token link for the Brahmastra. You can pay 10K, register, block your seat, and you can then pay within 24 hours the balance. And also you can pay in EMI option. EMI का भी link share कर दीजिए सबके साथ में, so that they can register. Okay, यहाँ पर साथ में एक और चीज, यहाँ पर अभी आपको अगर ऑप्शन में ट्रेड करना है, VIX has drastically fallen. Put options are still not cooled off. Tomorrow, which is on 24th July, 1 hour is going to be very crucial. So 10:15 का candle close is going to set the tone for the day, and it's going to confirm the extent of wave G going on. If we fail to break and close about 24,580 by 10:15 tomorrow, then I'm going to be turning bearish by selling call options. If we manage to close about 24,580 tomorrow, then I might start looking for buying across or maybe selling put options aggressively. Right now, what I did today, I already had positions by selling calls and puts either side because मेरा view था Nifty will close at 24,500. And what a day. Nifty closed just around precisely the way I expected it to do. And that's the range. And I even tweeted yesterday that the option premium will deteriorate, options value will deteriorate. Majority of the people were expecting markets to behave like election day, and I expected exactly the opposite of it. So exactly the opposite of it. And that worked like magic, because मार्केट जो करता है उसका कुछ सब लोग सोच रहे उसका उल्टा ही करता है. सो व्हेन एवरीवन वाज एक्सपेक्टिंग टैक्स इंक्रीज किया इट विल क्रैश, it went into positive territory. So that's how the markets are. So look at the charts, look at the time, क्योंकि भाव भगवान છે, समय बलवान છે, and trader पहलवान છે, guys. That's how you should be doing it. Valam Kondu, great to have you onboarded. That's it from my side. And this was I was absolutely not prepared for the webinar, but so many asked for it. And so I went live. And thank you everyone for joining in. People on YouTube, do ensure to put your comments and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Love you all. Enjoy with you all. And see you soon again later in the week. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful time. Become a wonderful trader.